Sunday night, my wife came home and tried to have sex and got the same thing again. Why? I thought the microphone wasn't picking up. We had sex and I got the headache again. Didn't get the finish. So on Monday I tried again on my own because she was at work, and I got this massive headache again. It just, as soon as it happens, that's it. I'm done for the night, or for a few hours. Just, I can't do anything. So on Monday I tried again and it happened, and I was like, fuck this, I'm going straight to my normal doctor. I went in there and they rushed me in I had to go in for an emergency CT scan to see if there was like any hemorrhaging or anything. No. Then 2 weeks later I saw a neurologist, but about 4 or 5 days before that, the headaches just went away and I started getting a lot of neck and back pain. So I thought maybe whatever it was has just slowly started to ease. I saw the neurologist and he told me that it was something orgasmic headaches or something like that. Benign orgasmic headaches. People get them before climax and stuff, or during climax. But when I was getting them, as soon as it would happen, I wouldn't get to finish. I wouldn't get to blow my load. But yeah, he told me that some people get it just out of nowhere, and then they're stuck with it for the rest of their life, and it comes and goes. But that was, when did I see him? Saw him the 3rd of October, and I was headache free for about 4 days before that. So about 3 or 4 weeks I've been headache free. As soon as I start to get the slightest normal headache, I will massage the back of my neck and my shoulders and it will instantly go away. So I really do think it has something to do with my neck and not what he's saying, because I've been fucking fine since. And I mean, like, I've been fucking, like, being given the wife the dick. I'm completely fine. But yeah, so yeah, I'm headache free and, yeah, don't have blue balls anymore, so that's my update. Also, just one other thing, I have created a new channel called the Brah Bar, where I will be remaking all my cocktail videos with a bit more professionally. There's only so much you can do with what you have around the house, so the scenery looks like shit, and one of the cameras is pretty crap, but answers are spontaneous. It makes it more fun that way. But yeah. Alright. Question 1. Can anyone do an impression of your voice? Well, my wife likes to think that she can. Mainly because she's American, it's more of like the accent. Like I'll call her a wanker, and she's like, wanker, wanker. Last person you told a secret to? My wife. Think of your best friends. Where are they now? I don't really have any friends. I know probably my best mate would probably be down in South Australia. What do you use Facebook for? Wasting time. You check it, nothing's happening, you close it. 2 minutes later you're like, fuck, I wonder what's happening on Facebook. And you check it again, and it's all the same every fucking day. How did you meet the last person you added on Facebook? She actually found me. Bit of a stalker actually. She follows me on my YouTube, my Instagram, my Facebook. I'm waiting for her to find me on my Steam and all that accounts. My Kick. You know who you are. Do you crave fame? No. I don't go out and look for it. I would happily accept it if I was famous. One thing guaranteed to improve your mood. A blowjob. Put the smile on your face. Name a simple thing that makes you happy. Oh. A blowjob. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that answer. First thing you do when you wake up. I take a piss. Would you rather rectify one past mistake or know about an event in your future? Future. Toughest decision you've had to make your life. You've had to make in life. Probably to go to America or not. To be with my wife. Favorite disaster movie? Oh fuck. Disaster. Probably Armageddon. Everyone loves Armageddon. I would say 2012, but I just can't stand it when fucking like, oh my god, my family survived after all this trouble. And like, no, 80% of the population of the world is fucking dead. But oh my god, I saved my family. I want a disaster movie where guns are dying here and there. Start of the movie, they like San Andreas. It would have been so awesome for him to like. I'm gonna ruin it. When The Rock finds his wife on the building, it would have been awesome for her to die. It would have been awesome for his kid to die at the end. Just, or even him to like The Rock and that to die on the tsunami, the tidal wave. Just someone make a real disaster movie where people are getting fucked up. Something you're considering doing in life. Wouldn't mind doing a threesome. let's work at those two things. Well, those three things first. Do you have a go-to friend for advice? Well, I talk to T, like my wife, about stuff, and if not her, then I'll talk to my ticket mate. I'll just ramble to him, like, have a pitch. To find home where I live. I don't know. If I'm happy there, then that's home. What brings you peace? I don't know. Quiet. Quietness brings me peace. Sorry. I like bending down, but yeah, my hair looks pretty good right now. What brings you peace? Which friend do you talk sport with the most? My wife. She's getting really into rugby league, which is awesome. We went to the grand final for Broncos. But good on you, Jonathan Thurston. Good on you, JD. You deserved it. When were you last judged by someone? But I have no idea. Which school teacher had the most impact on you? On me? Probably my PE teacher and my science teacher. My science teacher gave me all the answers to the tests that we would have to do. And my other science teacher, who was a rugby league ref on the weekends, and every now and again, he would also tell me about tests and all that stuff coming up and stuff that just made sure I didn't have learning difficulties. I just didn't give a fuck about learning. And my PE teacher for, I don't know, just how to be an awesome guy. Just, I don't know, how to be a smart ass and not get in trouble for it. Ever made out with a friend? Yes, which is why I don't have many friends anymore, because I used to have all chick friends. I think girls are easier to be friends with than guys, because guys are always like, oh, my dick's bigger than your dick. Where with chicks, as soon as they're sad, you just give them some of the dick. You just, I don't know. I was a bit of a slut before I met my wife. But yeah. How free do you feel? Pretty free. I don't have a job, don't have to worry about anything like that. But at the same time, I feel like I'm not free because I don't have the money to go do the things that I want to do. So, I don't know, maybe, yes, no. Who do you admire most in your life? Well, I love my wife. She's too nice. But I like that about her, but I don't like it about her. And her work ethic is amazing. And yeah. Who is your hero? Batman. When I was growing up, it would be Matt Rogers and Darren Lockyer, Wendell Saylor, Lottie Dakiri, Jarrell Yahi, Alan Langer, Gordon Dallas, pretty much anyone who played on the Broncos or for Queensland. or brand new gaming computer, I would create a little room for a studio, like a little backdrop and a nice little kitchen bench and one alcohol across the back and make it look like a little bar set. Do my YouTube videos, do paintball a lot more, play my games, buy myself a jet ski, watch movies. Fuck. Should comedy have boundaries? Fuck no. What you find offensive, I might find funny. Why should I not have enjoyment in my life because you're a prude? Harden the fuck up. If it's meant to be a joke, take it as a joke. Don't be a soft gun. Too many people like that these days. Oh my god, you said something rude. Shut the fuck up, dickhead, I was joking. The 3 best things about your city. 1, we have a lot of beaches. Like Sydney, have a lot of beaches. 2, it's somewhat friendly. You're not going to get butt fucked in an alley if you go out late. Or you have less chances of that happening. And 3, we have good weather. 3 worst things about your city. Shitty public transport. Like trains and stuff. Shitty trains. There is the possibility that you could get butt fucked. And 3, what's another bad thing? Everything's so fucking expensive in the city. The greatest accomplishment in your life. I got married. I made it past 21. That's about it so far. I got to go to America and go Hoover Dam, Vegas. Next year it's Hoover Dam, Venice Beach, and maybe the tar pits. Oh, and the crater out in Arizona. Really want to go see that. So that'll be a little accomplishment. What do you value most in friendship? Probably to have to be honest, I can't stand someone who shit talks and lies all the time. And has to have a really good sense of humour. Drunkenly thrown up in a friend's house? No. I've only ever thrown up once from drinking, and I kind of deserved it. I had a full, like, how much is it? I had a full 700ml bottle of vodka over about 2 or 3 hours, and then went out to a club, had a few drinks there. I was there for about an hour and decided, no, fuck it, I'll go home. And I ran home from the club. I didn't walk, I ran because I just wanted to get home quicker. Started running. I went past a Macca's, decided to stop, have Macca's. I was with a mate, by the way. We just decided we couldn't be fucking paying for a taxi. Ran to Macca's, ate there, and then ran from Macca's home. And it's probably about 3 or 4 Ks. It's about 3 or 4 Ks, and we ran the whole thing. And I got home, and I was laying on the floor in here I'm scared of heights, but skydiving would be an amazing thing to do. If you're not gonna do it, don't fucking talk about it. Do it, step out of your comfort zone. You might not like it, but you can say you did it, and if you do like it, you'll be like, fuck, why did it take me so long to do it? If a movie was made of your life, would you watch it? Yes, I would. Who would play, it's not on there, but who would play me? I'd probably say like a skinnier version of Mark Wahlberg, or Leo. Actually, the guy from I Am Number 4, and he's also in Magic Mike Number 1, the new guy. I know he's Pommy, but I can't think of his name. Do you ask enough questions, or do you settle for what you know? I ask questions all the fucking time. Are you predominantly a conversation starter? Yes. Are you predominantly a friendship starter? Yeah, I don't know how you can start a friendship on your own. You're the one who starts it off. But maybe a huge party or one-to-one. I don't understand that question. Like, would I rather have a huge party or have heaps of them? If that's the question, I'd rather have one huge one. Do you think the best part of your life has already happened? No. Well, better fucking not have. Otherwise, I'm in for a boring life. Are you comfortable talking to strangers? Yes. Are you experimental? Yes. Are you perceived as a good communicator? Yeah, but I swear a lot, but I'm Aussie, I'm allowed to. What do you most want out of life? To be happy, to have money, to be stable, financially stable, and have a stable job. Yeah. Whose life have you had the greatest impact on? My wife. But I could say my parents, because I've completely changed their fucking lives since I came out of my mum. But yeah, probably my wife. I'd probably say I gave her confidence to be herself. She was always insecure, but I knocked that out of it, not literally, but like, yeah. Has anyone ever told you you've taught them something all the fucking time? I know how to do a lot of random shit because of YouTube, so do you ever censor yourself? Let me think. No. As you can tell by this video, there are certain things I don't say, but I wouldn't say that's censoring myself. That's how I can contradict myself. Yes, okay, I censor myself a little bit on here. But in the real world, I don't. If I think someone's being a cunt, I'll tell you, you're being a cunt, shut up. When were you last 100% open, and who with? Oh my god. I need a cue card to just flash up, say the wife, because I'm sick of saying the wife. I pretty much have no secrets. hide something from her. I've got to hide it from her for like until we're either separated or dead. So might as well tell her everything. What's your purpose in life? To have as much sex as fucking possible. To fucking till my dick falls off. What I said before, financially stable, have a nice job, be happy, have kids that aren't retarded. See, that could be censored, but I just mean it in the sense of like, I want to have healthy babies, but I just said it in a weird way. But if you don't like how I said it, well, fuck off. I'm being me, and if you don't like it, I didn't force you to watch all of this. Anyways, this has been my tag video ramble update. I'm in a bit of a cuntish sexual mood right now, I don't know why. But yeah. Yeah, alright, so don't forget in the description there will be a link to my new channel, the Brah Bar, which is cocktail videos, normally spoken. So if you could subscribe to that, it would be very helpful. And don't forget to follow me on my Instagram page at ChanceBrahh. It'll also be in the link. Oh, and just one other little thing. I might have a Fairview cocktail, a Fairview of my cocktail creations going up on Tipsy Bartender between now and, I don't know, maybe like a week or two. So if you follow him, keep an eye out for some of my recipes. I've given him 4. So we'll see if they get made into